Alright, peace and blessings. This is DepressedComposition. Today I want to talk about a fear that I have. I got my paperwork here. I have it for a while, and I'm just gonna keep that with me until I get like a folder or something. And I just ate a donut. I don't think that's a good breakfast, but you know, I didn't really want to, go hungry, so I just ate a donut. And I'm gonna get dinner in a little bit. But yeah, I have a fear of needles. I had ever since I was, young. I don't know what happened, but it's not like sewing needles or anything like that, or like a dress pen. It's needles that you like shots. When you get shots, or when you get blood work done, that type of needle. And I believe that is a phobia. And phobia is fear. So fear of needles is known as trypanophobia. Trypanophobia, which is the fear of needles. Trypanophobia, which is your fear of getting, needles stuck inside you because, you think it might stay there, or it's not gonna be removed properly, and you feel like it's once you get the needle, you're gonna be bleeding forever and ever and ever, from the spot where they poked you at. So that's trypanophobia. I really never liked getting blood work done as a child. It was not my thing, I didn't like getting blood work as a child because, of course, they got to stick you with a needle. And now, being at the age of 22, I still do not like needles, period. I'm able to handle needles now, since I'm getting blood work done, being older. But when I was younger, when I had to get blood work done, I was so scared. I flipped out. I would cry. They had to restrain me a few times to get the blood work done. And after that, it'll be all over, and I'm back at the house. My mom was like, "You cannot be this afraid of needles." And it's like, yeah, like, I don't like needles. And I never liked needles, period. I still like needles, and last Friday I had to get 3 needles because I had to get a flu shot and a tetanus shot, or a Tdap shot, and some blood work done for the lab report for BMS. I say Agnes. So I had to get that done, and I, of course, started to freak out. And now that I'm twitching, it was panic mode time. So that really boosted up my nerves and all that stuff. Please don't worry about this. This is just work. I guess you okay, that was rude. So yeah, I had to get that done. I was mad at myself because I knew that I should not have said yes to those shots, but I had to get them, and that's when it all started to come crashing down. Because after I got the shots, I was nonstop in the bed crying, just an emotional wreck. My dude was here. He had to calm me down I don't know how many times, because I kept crying and crying and crying and crying, and I could not sleep. And it was like, he's like, you know what, come on, let's go downstairs. So we went downstairs, watched a little TV, and it was almost 4 o'clock in the morning. So that was pretty bad. So I'm downstairs crying, And I actually was laying down here before I went downstairs. I was laying right here, and I screamed so loud because I thought I was getting a shortness of breath, which is known as dyspnea, dyspnea, dyspnea. And oh god, it was just so bad. I let out this huge scream. My mother, of course, alerted her. What's going on? What's wrong? And it's like, oh gosh, now I really have to go downstairs. So the last time I did that, I was downstairs for a few months of school when I was in school, and my anxiety was really bad to the point where I wore the same thing for the rest of an entire month because I didn't want to change out my clothes. So I had some sweatpants, pink shirt, that was it, and I walked out the door. I did a t-shirt, same sweatpants, I walked out the door. It was that bad. My mother did not say anything about me dressing up in the same clothes for that particular month. But, you know, when you are wearing the same clothes, literally these same clothes for an entire month, yeah, something is completely wrong. Something is horribly wrong. You know, especially when you're anxiety. And it's for me, it's severely chronic. So, yeah. But I'm not here to talk about that. I'm just here to talk about my fear of needles. So the first thing I got was the tetanus shot. And I don't know if you can see it, but there it is right there. Oh, it's visibly showing up, which is weird. But when I lay down, it's small, but when I sit up, it looks bigger. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, it's this thing right here. I could push it now because I'm not necessarily not gonna lift my arm up now because I'm not in that much pain. But yesterday it was hurting really bad. It was really bad. I couldn't really move my shoulders, because it was all up in here, but I really couldn't move my shoulders like this, like that. I couldn't like punch and pow, do my thing. But yeah, you know, it was you know, I was still able to, you know, get my laundry done and all that good stuff, but it was a struggle, and I was crying, you know, again because of that. And I was able to watch some shows, few movies, and I did pretty good, you know. I was able to do pretty good with those. But yeah, my fear of needles is only bad. I'll say my trypanophobia is only bad when I go to the doctor. You know, if I see a needle like on a television, I'm not gonna flip out and like go insane. But if I like stab myself with a needle, I'll probably like be hurt for a little bit and then clean it all up. But if I have to get blood work done, or I have to get an IV in my arm, or if I have to, you know, just like really get like flu shots and all that stuff like that, I'm flipping out. I'm freaking out. So when I got the tetanus shot, it kind of felt like a small bee sting, and then it was completely over. But still, it hurts. You know, there's still pain there. When I got the flu shot, it wasn't as bad. This is the flu shot's right here, but you can't see because it's not as red anymore. When I got the flu shot, it was the same thing. It was like a little sting, and then it was gone. But when I got the blood work done, it was completely different. Okay, and I'm gonna explain why. I went to go to their lab court. It was all in the same building. I didn't have to go to another building and get it done. It was all in the same building. It was all in the same place. So I went to go get the lab work done. And I went to go get my old insurance card. I got a new one yesterday. I gave my old insurance card. I'm getting the one in 10 business days. I didn't know it was coming. So when I got it yesterday, I was like, damn. You know, I could have did it. I could have did it in February, but I was like, no. You know, I'm not going to put myself down like that. So when I got the insurance card, I was like, okay, now I'll be able to show them the card and, you know, get some stuff done. So yeah, so I went ahead and decided to just go get the lab work done. When I got it done, I showed them the card, and then I get a urine sample for urine analysis. Yeah. I also went ahead and, you know, I did the urine. Most of it went in the toilet, but at least this much got in the cup. So I don't have to fill it up all the way, but just put enough that the urine output that I put out, that should be enough for an analysis. You don't have to fill up the cup all the way. So I'm glad it was like, okay, no, this isn't that you gotta do it again. No, you don't have to do all that. So I did that, and now it's time to do the blood work. So what they do is they put you in this chair and they restrain you, and they tell you what hand do you write with. I write with my left hand, which is right here. And I put my right hand out, and I told you guys before that I do have the twitching, and I got a headache for that. Damn. So the twitching, and I also told, I think I said it before, but oh, if you like the shirt, this is when they had a bowling little party, I guess. But I don't know if y'all can see it, but I hate this camera. Wait. Okay, maybe I'm not putting on my arm enough, but right around there, I have. Hold on, let me see. Looks like I got it sideways. Okay, so right about there, that's where they did the drawing, and right here is a previous mark from when I got the IV from when I went to emergency room, but this is the fresh mark that they did when I got a blood work done. You have to excuse my arm; it's a little hairy, but I'm gonna shave those myself. But yeah, when I got that done, I kept noticing that it was a longer tube. Because one was for hepatitis A, the other one was hepatitis B and C, and I did that, and she kept filling it up till it was like round, like I guess by the top. And the more she kept doing them, and the more she kept, you know, filling it up with the blood, I felt, you know, the almost like a draining feeling. And she asked, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." You know, she said, "Oh, you're fear of needles, huh?" I said, "Damn, damn it, god damn it." She said, "Okay, we're almost done." So she got that to the third one. It wasn't that much, and she was like, "Okay, we're done. You can go." And I was like, "Okay." Feeling tired, feeling crappy, and all that stuff. And when I came home, it was downhill. I was crying. I don't know how many times, but could not stop crying. I could not stop crying. I was an emotional wreck for approximately 2 days. And this is pretty much day 3. So yeah. But yep, that's pretty much it. My fear of needles, you know, can send me spiraling sometimes because I haven't really got any much blood work done since the emergency room. And yep. So yep, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed that. But you know, if you have fear of needles, there are ways to overcome it. I'll put a link in the description box for that. And I'm going to see you guys later. Peace and blessings. And I'll see you guys hopefully, you know, more positive, because I'm keeping positive. And I have a huge goddamn headache and a pain above my eye, but not behind my eye, which is good. So I am going to enjoy some dinner, and I'm going to relax my feet, or soak them, and I'm getting a shower because I need one. All right. Peace and blessings. Bye.